Alright, today I'm putting in an auxiliary port in a 2003 Chevy Silverado that has the Bose stereo 6-disc, 5-disc CD changer in it. I've already got the radio out. It's real easy to pop out. You just pop off these pieces that go right here, pull it out, which is this guy, this whole piece. It's pretty simple to pop off. It don't take but a second. And then you take out the 3 screws that was here, here, and here. And then pull the radio out and unplug your antenna and this plug. That plug there is a little tight and so is the antenna, but it's not too bad. Alright, this is the radio on my bench. As you can tell, I've already taken off the top cover. It's very simple to take off on this particular model. Take out the 1 screw that goes right here. And you've got it pops on these little rivets. Like right here, you just take a screwdriver and pop it off, and it'll come right off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap into the channel. Let's get in focus here. Alright, tap into that channel, left channel and right channel. Now if you look at this, something I can point with here, you can see that it's hard to do this. That there says left channel, LCHA. That there says RCHA. That's your left and right channel. If you follow the lines back here to this little connecting piece, this is a CD player that takes the left and right channel down to the radio. Okay, so it ends up being the black one here on the left, and then 1, 2, 3 over, that white one right there is the right channel. So I'm going to tap into those 2 pieces there. I've already made up the other end. I should have got the video out earlier, but what I made up on this end is this piece right here. I got this at Radio Shack. Alright, here's the piece I got at Radio Shack. It's a 1A stereo phone jack, part number 2740246. And well, you can see I kind of tore the package here, but you get this part. Basically, what you're doing is you're tapping in, so that when you plug in your stereo jack, you're bypassing the signal from the CD player, and it's getting the signal now from your iPhone or your MP3 player or whatever it is. Okay, so for my particular one, I did it this way. I typed it up on my computer here so I can show you what I did. This is what I landed on that connector piece, the 1/8 inch stereo jack. I got 1 is ground, 2 is the orange wire, 3, which is left channel to the CD, to the radio, 3 is the left channel to the CD player, 4 is the CD player channel, and 5 is the right channel to the radio. So 2 and 3 are left channel, 4 and 5 is right channel, 1 is ground. It's important to note that you get the right channel going to the radio on this piece here. When you plug it in, when you plug in your auxiliary port, channels 2 and 5 is what's going to the radio, and it's taking out channel 3 and 4 on this particular model. So I've already made this up and kind of already soldered it all on there. It's not hard to do, and I got some shrink wrap around it. And what I'm using is just standard Cat 5 Ethernet wire. And you can hear my neighbor mowing the yard. Alright, what you see is where I've already tapped into the left channel with this wire right here, that orange and white one on the circuit board, and then the orange one with the tape on it right there is going back to the radio. Okay, now I gotta do the right channel, and I just got the ground under that boat right there for now. Okay, here is the finished product of everything landed down and soldered. It's a pain in the ass because this shit's so small, but I got it all on there. So as you can see, I just clipped the wires off this connector here and soldered them back to the colors, the corresponding colors, which was the orange to the radio and the green white to the radio for the right channel. Orange is left channel, and the orange white to that left channel. See where it says LCHA? I just went to that point there and then the right went to this other point, which says if I can move my finger there, RCHA. It was easier to go there than it was somewhere else. So it's all soldered up now. I didn't forget to drill a hole in this before I did all that to run the cable through. I chose to run the cable out the top because I had enough room. You see I filed it down there so it wouldn't have a sharp edge on it. I'm going to put the radio back together and put it in and test it out. Alright, the radio's basically back together except for the screw in the back. I got this just going in that boat there. That should be plenty good for a ground. Put her back in the car. Alright, here's the completely finished product of installing an auxiliary port. The stereo's all back together. I ran the cable down and I stuck it through right here in this little console I had. And then that runs down to my wife's iPhone. So this is what you can do if you want to put an auxiliary port on your stereo. And as you can see, if I unplug this, now we go back to the radio. I plug it back up, we go to the iPod. So that's the CD that's playing if I unplug it, and then it's the iPhone playing when I plug it up. So there you go.